Hey Lions fans, welcome to FaceTime with the Lions. I'm Maggie Reese, and we are here with your very own quarterback, Mason Espinosa. Did I do it right?
You nailed it.
There we go. All right, so I think probably the biggest question everybody is wondering, Mason, is are you healthy?
I am healthy, 100%, full clearance by the doc, ready to go.
Good stuff. So take us back to last season, that injury. What was kind of going through your mind when that happened?
Oh, man, when it happened, it's just one of those things where all the emotion of everything just comes on you. I didn't, obviously you're scared, you don't know what's going on. All you know is pain. And just, sitting back in the training room thinking of all the hard work in the off season, all the stuff we'd been through as a team the first however many weeks of the season, and then knowing that the playoffs were right around the corner. It was a extremely stressful time. I remember my parents coming back, saying a prayer with me, and I think that's it's God's grace that I'm good to go.
Yeah, so you're healthy, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Third season with the Lions.
Correct.
All right, let's go further back. So you were from where originally?
Originally right outside Nashville, a small town called Cookeville, Tennessee.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Home of CrossFit Mayhem, I know that.
That's it. My sister goes there, actually.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, before
okay.
I moved down here, we went and did a workout there.
So you went to college where?
I went to college at Ohio Wesleyan.
Okay.
It's in Columbus, Ohio.
You played all 4 years there?
I did, correct.
And then where'd you go after that?
14 training camps with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Then my rookie arena season was 15 with the Erie Explosion, who Columbus used to play. Then I spent 16 in Billings in the IFL, and then been here ever since.
All right, so you're back, third season, ready to
Correct.
go.
Yep.
What makes you keep coming back to Columbus?
Just Columbus as a whole, right? The organization is so solid from top to bottom, professional. I have a great relationship with Coach Gibson. We've been working together for so long. The fans, I mean, they truly care here. It's different than, kind of being a mercenary and just going out and playing and, getting your check and going home.
Yeah.
The people here really care. They care how you do. They invite you to church. They make you food. They
Right.
They kind of go out of their way to make you feel like it's your home away from home, and it kind of sucks you back in.
All right, so you mentioned Coach Gibson a little
Yes.
bit. Obviously, coach-quarterback relationship is super important.
Absolutely.
What makes that relationship work so well for the Lions? Obviously, 2 playoff trips in 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's just, as weird as it is to say, a little bit of differing personalities and different perspectives. We see things a lot of times different ways and try to get to try to solve a problem in different ways, and we bounce ideas off each other constantly. He's a very active listener for a head coach. A lot of times you don't get that from a lot of coaches. They're kind of set in their ways. He's not like that at all.
Yeah.
He's able to coach me and critique me, and I'm able to give him feedback what I see on the field, and he's able to take that in consideration and make the right calls. Just been a great relationship for 3 years now.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, so a lot of these Lions players have jobs in the offseason. Mason actually doesn't live in Columbus in the offseason. You do what?
I coach college football. Denison University. It's in Granville, Ohio. Tiny little town. That will be, this past year is my 3rd year there. I had a great time. I truly love it there.
So we talked to Ronnie and Greg about being with elementary school students, and you get to be on the opposite end of the spectrum with college kids.
Yep.
Having been a college kid yourself,
Absolutely.
What's it like working with those guys?
It's been awesome so far. Earlier in my career, my first year coaching, I was so young. I was like 22 years old. My starting quarterback, I was coaching quarterbacks at the time, was actually older than I was, like coaching. So it was a very odd dynamic. As I'm getting older, I'm definitely getting more comfortable in it, and I really love the college age. I feel like that's the time I think you grow up the most. You're away from your family, especially when you go out of state to college like I did. You're away from your family. You're kind of learning who you are as an individual, and to be able to be around that and make a difference in those kids' lives is a big deal to me.
That's great.
Yeah.
So as a quarterback, obviously a lot of preparation, game week, we got the season coming up, but what I want to know is what you're watching on TV most of your time.
I am actually this morning just started what's it called? The Fire
Fraud, yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it on Hulu. I hear there's a Hulu and a Netflix.
Yep, got to do both.
Got to check them both. I hear they're different, so I got to check those both out. I'm a big Office guy. I
Okay.
love having someone on the background when I'm watching film. Office is go-to because I always know what's going on, right? I can just flip it on in the background, have
There
it
you go.
on, watch film, take a 5-minute break, watch Michael Scott and Dwight do their antics, and then get back to film.
There you go. So if I'm a Lions fan, or maybe I'm a brand new fan of the Lions and I'm coming to my first game, you said that we have quite the experience in
Yes.
Columbus. What should I look forward to the most about coming to a Lions game?
You should just look forward to the excitement of the game,
Okay.
right? It's a little bit different than the outdoor game.
Yeah.
you know, there's only 50 yards in the entire field. So even if you get in the worst possible spot on your own 1 yard line, essentially in the outdoor game, you're on the plus side of the 49, right? So there's a ton of scoring, a ton of excitement, a ton of action, and really what makes Columbus unique about it is there's so much passion in it, right? We've been here 12, 13 years, something crazy now. Our season ticket holders have done a really good job of being super knowledgeable about the game, right? So it's very easy to pick up for a new fan coming into an arena, or like my sister comes to the games and she picks up on the new rules now, the jack, the deuces, all that stuff. So just because of the environment that surrounds her, knows what's going on and is super passionate about it. And I think that's you know, the fun of being in the club at Civic Center. I think that's what you can expect the most.
All right, so it was brought to my attention that, you know, we had Ronnie last week, big shoe guy, and Mason, apparently you're a hat guy. Who knew that every time he's on camera he has a hat on? So tell us the story behind that. I think you learned it today for the first time.
I found out today from Toya, I guess, that I'm a hat guy. Did not, I mean, I guess I did know that, but I didn't really think it was that much of a thing. I don't know, I'm a hat guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. My dad's a big hat guy. I grew up wearing hats, playing baseball all the time. I don't know what to tell you. No, that's just me, I guess.
Hey, Lions merch team, we need some Mason
that's
hats
it.
made.
I got a great sideline hat. If they get some more of those printed, give it to Obbs.
So
Water boy during the game. He kills it, yeah.
All right, Lions fans, this is a little bit more info about Mason. To get to know him more, you got to come out to the games this year. Get your season tickets now. We'll see you in April.